I'll put it to you like this. If Washington can win this game, I'll give them a tad bit more respect. It is Thursday night. Hope all of you had a great and amazing Thursday. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. I'm going to be upfront and honest with all of you. I don't got time to waste. You don't got time to waste either. We're going to do the week. I was about to say week 8. It's not even week 8. What are you talking about, Matt? It's the week 10 preview. We've already done 3 separate preview videos. It's the first time we ever did that this year, but 3 big-time games going on. You got Georgia, Mizzou, Alabama, LSU, and we always do Colorado and Oregon State. Or we don't always do Colorado, Oregon State, but we always do whoever Colorado's playing. You get the point. So with that being said, if you want to see the preview for any of those games I just listed, I made an entire separate video. All of them are 10 minutes long, so you can go check that out. We'll not be talking about them in this video. However, with that being said, if you are a fan of any of these teams that I haven't already named already, we're more likely going to talk about them in this video. But real quick, what is this hashtag on the recent video? Hashtag Matt be twerking for Nick Saban. Or how about this? Now apparently I'm broke. Hashtag Matt be too broke to buy Halloween candy. Okay then, to each their own, but hold on. Here is the longest hashtag yet. As a student of UA, which is Alabama, I will of course be attending the LSU game, and we of course will be winning. Keep up the great work, Matt. Hashtag Matt, I'm sorry to say this, but you cannot recover from last week's Georgia take. Is he wrong, though? Okay, I'm not going to lie. This is probably the most reasonable hashtag yet. He's not wrong. I'll leave it at this. I'm going to try to recover, and we'll take a look at one more. Okay, this is what I can get down with right here. Hashtag Matt hits on single moms, and you dang right I do. Hey, man, if there's any single moms out there, y'all hit me up. You know where to reach me. Twitter, Instagram, it don't matter. Matter of fact, if some of my guys watching, your mom's single, shoot. Tell her to hit me up too. I like older women, what can I say? Shout out to all the moms out there. But on a serious note, let's get into these games. Starting it out hot at 11 a.m. We got the little bro Ohio State, the new quote-unquote #1 team. Not my #1 team, but according to the playoff committee, #1 team versus Rutgers. I'm going to keep it a Fortnite V-Buck with you. Rutgers sucks. Give me Ohio State by 30. But Matt, Rutgers is 6-2. Okay, bro, they play in the sorry and sucky Big Ten. Of course they're 6-2. I'm not previewing a game in which Ohio State's going to beat the brakes off of somebody, or they should beat the brakes off of them. Rutgers is not a good football team. They have 2- and 3-star recruits. Ohio State should smash them, and I predict them to. Let's talk about some real deal games. We got 23 K-State versus Texas also at 11 a.m. That's a good game not too many people are talking about. Look at this. Wow. Didn't know it was this slow. Texas is only a 4-point favorite. Oh, wait a minute. That does make a little more sense because I low-key forgot that Quinn Ewers is not starting. Malik Murphy, the backup, starting. Similar to Rutgers, yeah, K-State 6-2, but they're a way better football team and program. I will keep this one short and sweet. I think K-State is going to keep it close. They're going to give Texas some problems, but I will take Texas in this ball game. I think Texas has enough willpower to get this win. And I also believe that the defense for Texas, they got the memo that they got to step up, and they did it last week, and I expect them to play good this week too. Give me Texas in this one. I think it will be close. I'll take them by 10 points. Yet again, man, we got a lot of good 11 a.m. games, so don't be sleeping in on Saturday. We got A&M with Jimbo Fisher and the Lane Train and Ole Miss. Ole Miss is only a 3-point favorite, and the funny thing about this game, and Lane Kiffin even said this, heading into the game, it almost seems weird looking at it because Texas A&M has more talent, and they should be the team that's ranked 10th in the country, but they're not. Lane Kiffin even admitted, yeah, Texas A&M is more talented than us, and they are. But when you take a look at it, no, that's not how it's gone. Ole Miss is the team that's 7-1 and ranked 10th in the country. As goofy as Lane Kiffin is, and we all know he's a goofball, I trust him more than Jimbo Fisher. However, I will throw this in there. I wouldn't be shocked if Jimbo goes into the Lane Train's home stadium and upsets them. I'm going to take Ole Miss in this game, 31-24. Nice little 7-point win. And also, yet again, we got so many good 11 a.m. games. We got Clemson and the complete crap show that's going on there versus Notre Dame. Well, it's extremely weird to say this, and I don't know if I've ever said this in my college football career, just speaking on these games. Clemson is due for a win. I know, that's absurd to even say, but yeah, they're due for a win. But at the same time, does anybody actually believe this Clemson team's better than Notre Dame? I don't. Marcus Freeman has his team rolling. Give me Notre Dame, man. Give me Notre Dame. They are favored in this game by 3 points, and just watching Clemson last week and the week before, and heck, all year long, why would you pick them to win this game? You can make the argument that, oh, Clemson has nothing to lose, but heck, they didn't have anything to lose last week, and they still got embarrassed. And I think we can all agree on this. Notre Dame is a much better team than NC State. Notre Dame is one play away from being right in playoff contention. It's unfortunate they lost to Ohio State the way they did, but it is what it is. I like Notre Dame in this one. I think they got the better quarterback and overall the better team, and Do they have the better head coach? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. That's it for our 11 a.m. games. Moving on to 1 p.m. We'll talk about this briefly. I'll give you who I got. Utah and Arizona State. I wouldn't be shocked if AZ State here pulls off this upset because they've been playing teams pretty close lately, and Utah's not very good on offense. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'm calling the upset. I got Arizona State beating Utah. Utah's a 10.5-point favorite. I think AZ State, they put some magic together, and they win this game by 3 points. At 2:30, we got the Cinnamon Rolls, number 4 in the country, versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is awful this year. Cinnamon Rolls, they continue to roll, ironically enough. I got them winning this game by like 21 points. Not going to be close. Not going to be close at all. In the Big 12, I low-key forgot about this game. We got number 22 Oak State versus number 9 Oklahoma. Big-time game, and I mean big-time game in the Big 12. I just said big there 3 times in a row, but stick with me here. That's a tongue twister. Oklahoma, we all know they're coming off of that detrimental loss to Kansas. That was ugly. And Oak State, I low-key wrote them off because they lost to, didn't they lose to Troy? Like week 2 or week 3? Hold on. Was it Troy or South Alabama they lost to? I know it was one of my schools in Alabama. Oh, yeah, it was South Alabama. South Alabama beat Oklahoma State 33-7. After that game, I wrote them off. I was like, yeah, Oklahoma State's not going to be very good this year, and they've just bounced back in a great way, so I got to applaud them for that. They could have easily quit on the season, and they did not, and they're sitting pretty at number 22 in the country. Oklahoma is currently a 6-point favorite. Look, man, I expect them to bounce back, and they should bounce back. This game, realistically speaking, shouldn't be this close. If you can't get motivated after losing to Kansas and your season on the line in week 10, I don't know what will motivate you. This is why you put in all that blood, sweat, work, and effort in the offseason. You got to show up in this game. However, with that being said, on the flip side, Oklahoma State is not going to give you this game. They're going to throw all the punches they can, and I expect them to come out here, and I think it's going to be a close game. I really think it's going to be a nail-biter, but I'm going to say Oklahoma pulls it out in the end, and they win by a field goal. At 2:30, if you're not watching that Georgia-Mizzou game, definitely keep your eyes on that. Also at 2:30, we got Penn State and Sucky, Maryland. Remember when all of you in the comment section were trying to tell me a couple weeks ago Maryland was a top 25 team? Look who got the last laugh. Me. Tried telling y'all this Maryland team's not good. It's the same Maryland team every single year. They're not a top 25 team, and we've seen that the past couple of weeks. Penn State's not very good either. It's really the battle of the mid, but I'll take Penn State in this one. It doesn't really matter because Penn State's not good enough to beat Ohio State or Michigan, so it's kind of irrelevant. I have had a couple of people say, yo, Matt, what's your thoughts on this California-Oregon game at 4:30? And I'm really befuddled by that. I'm like, what do you mean? California sucks. They're 3-5, and Oregon's one of the best teams in the country. Give me Oregon by 30. What do you mean? What's my thoughts on the game? That's my thoughts. Ain't no upset brewing there, baby. California's not very good. Heading on to our night games, we do got 2-6 Purdue. Man, such a tough game for Ole Michigan. 2-6 freaking Purdue versus Michigan at 6:30 under the lights. Man, I wish as an Alabama fan we could play old 2-6 Purdue, then 1-7 Northwestern, then 4-5 Rutgers every single year. That'd be amazing. Playing in the Big Ten's a joke, man. It's a flat-out joke outside of Penn State, Michigan, and Little Bro State. Obviously, I got Michigan in this game by 35 points. The real game to look forward to at night, besides Alabama LSU, is Washington versus Caleb Williams. Number 5 Washington, 20 USC. I'm calling it upset. Give me USC winning, not just by 7 points. They're going to win by double digits. I got to win by 10 points. Whether you like it or not, the upset's happening, and the Washington hype train is going out the window. I'll put it to you like this. If Washington can win this game, I'll give them a tad bit more respect. Granted, I'll make this clear right now before they play. If they do win, I'm still not going to be high on them because you're supposed to beat USC. USC's not very good. They almost lost to California last week. I would be shocked if USC and Washington both don't get into the 40s. It's got to be something like a 49-42 ball game, something along those lines. Whoever has the ball last is going to win, and I think Caleb Williams is the better quarterback in this game. Well, there's no question. He is the better quarterback in this game, and they pull it off. And last but not least, at 9:30, another late Pac-12 game, we got UCLA and Arizona. If you've been watching the past couple of videos, you've probably noticed I've been talking about this Arizona team a lot recently. It's because they're better than what a lot of people give them credit for. They're sitting at 5-3, and they weren't supposed to be good this year, and all 3 of their losses were by 7 points or fewer. They're a couple plays away from being 7-1 or 8-0, and we're talking about Arizona making the freaking playoff. I'm telling you, they are closer to 8-0 than what a lot of people realize. Rather less, though, I'm not here to play the what-if game. They're not 8-0. They're 5-3, and they got UCLA on Saturday. They're absolutely reeling. I love their quarterback. I got Arizona pulling off the upset, and they're going to beat UCLA. Those are my picks. We covered all the big-time games, at least in my humble opinion, and it felt like we speed ran through that. Let me know in the comment section, do you like when we kind of speed run through it, or do you like when we make a longer video and break all the games down. I genuinely don't know. I feel like more people may like it when we speed run because we can just keep things short and simple. And there's no need to talk about, for example, Washington USC for 5 minutes. I try to keep things as short and simple and as sweet as possible. I'm curious though, let me know your thoughts down below. And also, let me know what game you're looking forward to the most. For me, outside of the Alabama LSU game, obviously, because I am a Bama fan, I would say, I would probably say Washington USC. I really would. That game and also Oklahoma State intrigues me. I just want to see how OU bounces back. And man, I go back to this. That Notre Dame Clemson game is going to be good because all the controversy surrounding Dabo Swinney. It's going to be a legendary Saturday to say the least. I'm curious. So let me know your thoughts down below. But, Robin!